Hey guys, welcome back to Learning How to Box with Arnie. Hope you guys are excited. Let's get started. All right guys, welcome to Learning How to Box with Arnie. I have a new partner today, Kim Turner from Fitness Stop Studio is going to help us out with some moves today. And we're going to start with that warm-up as always. So to get the body nice and warm before we start doing any activity, working out, boxing, we always have to warm the body up first, okay? So we've been sticking with 3 moves. It's going to be jumping jacks, we have stationary skipping, and then we have those push-ups on the knees or toes. Really foundational moves. You should really be practicing these things every day before you work out or even when you get up in the morning or right before bed, practice those things. We only do it for 3 minutes, so we're going to do it 30 seconds a piece. Right? 3 moves, and we got 20 seconds before we start. So what you're gonna need for this workout, some kind of line, right? Water, that always works, and a towel, all right? So shake it on out. Let's get some arm circles. Let's go. Shake it out. Let's get that breathing going. I always forget to mention breathing, so make sure we're breathing always. So important, that oxygen, that breath of life, all right? Let's go with jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. Whew. We got Kim going fast today. All right, so man, grab mommy, grab daddy, grab sister, grab brother, and get them going on this warm-up. They're not too late. Come on, let's go. Up and down. Kim, you're far away. Get closer. There you go. Getting real tight today. Don't forget that breathing. We got that stationary skipping coming up in 5 seconds. I know Kim's not ready. We go in 3, we go in 2, we go in 1. Oh, and we in unison. Ha, ha, yep. Get that skip. She got a smile on her face. Do it with a smile. And don't forget to breathe. Here we go. Skip. Now, once you get a little looser, you can bring that knee all the way to your chest. Here we go. 10 seconds. All right, man. Now that we got the lower body warm, what about the upper body? We drop down to push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, remember, you can always go down to your knees, right, Kim? Show them that knee option. That's perfect. Notice how her elbow's coming back at a 45-degree angle. She's driving off her palms. Her head, neck, and spine is in a line. I'll do a couple more with her, too. We got 10 more seconds. Let me get this last 10 in. Oh, man. This bites in the end. Give me 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Pop up. Let's run it back. Jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Where's that belly button? Bring it in towards that spine, right? Light on those toes. I shouldn't even hear your feet hit the ground. That's light on the toes right there. 8 seconds. We're gonna skip it out in 3, in 2, and 1. Yeah. Where are those smiles at? There we go, people. Knees up, knees up, knees up. I'm having fun. Nothing bad. Not bad so far. 10 seconds. Skip. If you want to dance around. 3, 2, and 1. Push-ups. Flatten out that back. Come on, 10 seconds, Kim. Woo-hoo-hoo! That heat. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. 2, and 1, child pose. Woo! Are we warm or are we warm, guys? 1 minute recovery. Catch your breath. Shake it on off. Whew. How to get the body warm. Now to get the heart rate up. So next up, let's talk about what we need for this workout. Broom, jump rope, a line on the floor for reference. Whatever you have that can make a straight line, that's what we need. Today, we have these bad boys for our line. Find something in the house where you can make a line just like that. All right, so we're gonna start with our boxing stance, revisit a couple of movements. All right, so straddle up in the middle, okay, bend your knees, boxing stance. hands up, narrow. All right, roll the shoulders. Elbows in tight, chin down, eyes up. Walk forward, walk back, walk forward, walk back, walk forward, walk back, walk forward, walk back. Time. Now, we practiced that in our last segment. Relax your hands, hands down. This segment, we're gonna talk about a little bit why we're walking forward, walking back. It's because of the most important punch in your arsenal, the jab. What is the jab? It's a straight punch, all the way out, the longest range punch we have in our entire arsenal. So how do you throw the jab? Okay, it's a flick. You don't open an elbow. It's from one spot to the other at the fastest line, which is one straight line, okay? The fastest point from one place to another is a straight line. So coming at you, straight, boom. That's how we throw the jab. We come from here, slow motion, right from your guard, right to the nose, lip, or chin of the opponent. Nose, lip, or chin of the opponent. Let's talk about the hand placement. When you strike with a punch, you want to strike with your top two knuckles. Notice how these come out more than these. These are my top two knuckles. That's what I want to hit the surface area with, okay? So I want to turn like I'm pouring out a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, corkscrew. This shoulder goes towards my chin, so it's protected as well. So not only am I punching, but I'm protecting this side of my face. That's why I pour out the tea or the coffee, all right? So everyone pour out the tea, pour out the coffee. Let's see it. Beautiful. So arm is fully extended, pour that coffee or tea out, and that means your thumb goes from here to here. Now remember, that thumb wants to be on the outside of your fingers, so you make a fist, bring that thumb in last, nice and tight, pour that tea, pour that coffee. Hit that button, AJ. I can't see. Make sure it's on. There we go. Awesome. All right, pour that tea, pour that coffee. That's all I want you to do. Give me 20 more seconds, just like that. If you're doing it right, you'll start to feel a little bit of shoulder activation, right? Shoulders burn a little bit, the arms are out. Make sure that backhand stays here, right? So we want to protect that face, chin down, eyes up. Pour that tea, pour that coffee. All right, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, relax the shoulder, bring that arm down. So we're not quite done with this round. We're gonna still talk about that jab, okay? So the most important punch in your arsenal again is that jab, and now we're gonna throw a couple of them, all right? So have your feet in your boxing stance. Let's throw that jab. We're gonna throw 10 in a row. So here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time. Breathe it out. All right, here's your 1 minute recovery. That was a fast 3 minutes. Woo. All right, so we got a 1 minute recovery coming up. Let's revisit what we just went over. We're in our boxing stance, and we started throwing our most important punch, which is our jab. Why is it the most important punch? It's the longest range punch, keeps us out of danger, and keeps our opponent away from us as far as possible, okay? That's why it's the most important punch in your arsenal, and that's how we're gonna practice it most of this entire workout, okay? We will throw in that too, but right now, just the jab. All right, so we got 20 more seconds before we start this next round of 3 minutes, okay? So shake it on out. AJ, hit that button. Make sure it doesn't go dark on me. We should have turned it so it doesn't go next time. We'll go so it doesn't go off. You know what I mean? I forget what you call it. I can't even think right now. All right, let's revisit it. Everyone, straddle up whatever piece of equipment you use for reference and give me a boxing stance. Nice. All right, so we're gonna put these two things together, all right? So first, we're gonna go over them individually, right? Which is the step forward. So let's step forward twice. 1, 2, just straddle it back. All right, just walk it back, simple. Step forward twice. 1, 2, just walk it back, easy. All right, now stay here. Let's throw two jabs, all right? So 1, and then another one, 2, all right? Remember, pour out that cup of coffee, that tea, that thumb goes towards the ground like slow. This shoulder comes up towards your chin, protecting that part of your body as well, all right? That's your jab, your 1. So now, how do you get power in that jab, right? Because you're just throwing it stationary. That's not that much power. We practice getting power by doing those steps. So we're gonna step and throw the jab at the same exact time. So slow motion looks like this. All right, let's start it over. We're gonna throw 2 jabs, stepping forward, which each one, okay? So boxing stance, arms in. Let's step forward, throw the jab. 1, 2, walk it back, relax. All right, let's practice that again. Hands up, boxing stance, let's go. Jab, 1, again, walk it back. Beautiful. Remember, notice how Kim and I keep our foot apart. We never want to box square. We always want to have a foot behind the other. Your dominant foot, dominant hand goes back, right? So make sure you're in that boxing stance. So boxing stance, let's do it twice. Here we go. Jab, jab, come back, walk it back. All right, this time, let's triple it. Let's do 3 jabs in a row, okay? So let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, walk it back. Remember what the steps in the foot placement. We're going forward, so the front foot goes first, right? So we're stepping forward, that front foot moves first, then the back foot follows. You don't want to drag that back foot, so it shouldn't be a dragging action. Let's do it again. 3 step forwards and that jab. 1, 2, 3. All right, walk it back. Let's do it again. 3 jabs. 1, 2, 3. Walk it back. One more time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. All right, this time, instead of just walking back, we're going to step back, just like we're in a fight this time. Not just shuffle back, but actually step back, leading with the back foot first, okay? So we're going to go 3 jab forward, step back 3 times in unison. All right, so hands up. 3 steps forward with the jab. 1, 2, keep the hands up. Step back, step back, step back. Beautiful. Walk forward 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Step back. 1, 2, 3. Step forward. 1, 2, 3. Step back. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Step back. 1, 2, 3. Time. Break it out. Nice. Oh, man. So here's a great time as I adjust my mic to get water, get towel, all that good stuff. There it is. A little bit of slack needed. So you can either do one of 2 things. You're recovering, you're getting water, you're wiping your brow off, or you're practicing what we just went over, okay? So you just added time for practice. Hit that button for me, champ. Make sure that thing stays active. There we go. So we still got another 30 seconds in this recovery. Again, we treat this workout just like we do a boxing round or a boxing match. So all boxing fights, or most of them, majority, are 3 minutes long in action, 1 minute recovery in between. Go back to the fight, okay? So we have about 20 more seconds till we get back into the ring and practice some more moves. All right, so big breath in, shoulder roll. At 20 seconds is now down to 15 seconds. We're gonna add on this time punches going forward and punches going back. This is gonna be fun, all right? So again, as we start every round, let's start back from the basics. Make sure we understand that, okay? So start with your feet, hip distance apart. Give me a boxing stance. Boom, yep, turn narrow. Let's step forward 3 times, step back 3 times. 1, 2, 3, step back. 1, 2, 3, step forward. 1, 2, 3, step back. Let's add the jab forward, all right? 1, 2, 3, step back. Step forward. Step back. Now, Kim reminded me of breathing. You guys ready to breathe with it? Let's go, step forward. Step back. Step forward, breathe. Step back, breathe. There we go. Step forward, breathe. Step back. Fine, chill. All right, so we step forward with it several times. I think we got that down pat. So it's a step forward with that jab. Now, what happens when I get close to my opponent? How do I get away from him, right? I don't just want to run back. I want to do those step backs. But I also want to step back and protect myself to make sure I'm stepping back and they're not hitting me. So when I step back, I can throw that jab as well. All right, so let's step forward 3 times, and then we're going to step back. Now, the step back is a little bit harder than the step forward to throw that jab because you're kind of going away from your opponent and throwing a punch. But the footwork and the mechanics are still the same. You just want to make sure you snap that jab in there and that punch in there as quickly as you can, okay? So me and Kim are going to step forward for 3 jab forwards. Boxing stance, hands up, 3 forward. 1, 2, 3. Now step back. 1, 2, 3. All right, step forward. Jab, 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 step back. Jab, 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 step forward. Jab, 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 step back. Jab, jab, jab. Awesome. All right, so in case we're getting a little sloppy with that, make sure we're pouring out that coffee on the jab, and we're fully extended it, okay? I don't think anybody watching this video are T-Rexes or alligators or something like that, all right? So if you're not a T-Rex or an alligator, you're watching me right now, I don't want to see this, all right? This is the T-Rex arms. That's not going to do it for you. Full extension, full range of motion. Keep that in mind. Let's run it back. We got 40 more seconds left in this round. All right, so let's step forward. 3-time jab, 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 step back, jab, 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 step forward, jab, 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 step back, jab, jab, jab. 30 seconds, step forward. Pop, 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 step back. Pop, 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 step forward. 1, 2, 3, step back. 1, 2, 3, step forward. So important, repetition, that we do it over and over again till we don't have to think about it anymore. Keep stepping. Push. Push off the back foot. Push off the front foot. Push off the back foot. Push off the front foot. Time. Oh, man. It looks easy. It looks simple, but, man, it gets to hurry up a little bit. Now, that front arm, it should be burning a little bit. There's a lot of punches off that front arm. That's very important we get the front arm conditioned, because it's most of the time, well, all the time, our weakest side of our body, right? Our dominant side, we haven't thrown that punch yet. So this is the hand that we don't right with. We're throwing a lot of punches. So we have to condition that hand so we can have the stamina and the strength to do what we need to do when it's time to throw it out there and make contact with either the heavy bags, right? So that's why we throw a lot of punches with that front hand. And that's why this is so important that we get this down packed and the science down packed behind it, okay? So, breathe it out, shake it out. We got 10 more seconds till we talk about the cross. I know you guys are so done with throwing that jab. Let's talk about the cross, and literally we're gonna spend this whole round just drilling that cross, all right? So, everyone, let's straddle up. There we go. All right, boxing stance. Boom. All right, so the cross, AKA known as the number 2 punch, okay? So we're talking about number 1 punch, now the number 2 punch. It's an even number, so it's the hand that you right with, all right? So keep that front hand to the face, back hand goes to the face. Now we are going to strike with that back hand and pour out that cup of coffee. Coming at you guys again. Remember, we're striking with the top 2 knuckles, not these 2. These 2 knuckles, try to have the fist as flat as possible. So you make that fist, you put the thumb on the outside, and you pour out that cup of coffee or that tea corkscrew in the hand like so. Pull it right back to your face, okay? So again, one more time. That's the mechanics of the arm, right? So the fist is nice and tight. You throw it out there and you breathe. So how do we get power behind that cross? It's legs. Now, with the jab, we had to step with it, right? With the cross, we pivot with it. We sit and pivot, all right? That's what I call sit and pivot with all the rest of the punches. We don't move towards our opponent. We already made that progression towards them. Now we want to sit down and twist and pivot towards the next punches, okay? So put the hand back to the face, boxing stance. We're going to sit down, all right, a little bit more because we're not boxing stance. We're going to drop the butt just a slight bit more, pivot the back foot towards your opponent, and throw that cross out there, strike them with the top 2 knuckles, and pull it right back to your face. All right, so let's throw that cross 10 times. Here's 1, here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. All right, so again, shake it on out. We're gonna do that one more time, 10 of those crosses, just so we get the mechanics of that down before we start to push things together, okay? So into your boxing stance. You guys already know that. Went through that. Make yourself nice and narrow. Put the hands to the face. You want to sit a little bit and pivot and pop. All right, so let's go. 10 crosses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. We got the cross down pat. How about we try putting those 2 punches together? Okay, so it's going to be a jab and a cross. Now, pay attention to the footwork on this one as we only step with that jab. So slow motion is going to be a step, sit, twist. Okay, so a lot of things going on here. So we're going to step with the jab, bong, right? And then we're going to twist with the 2. Pull it back. Step with the jab, twist with the 2. Boom. Walk it back. Now notice, you have to plant that foot before you think about throwing that cross, because you need to pivot on that foot. So you can't keep that foot into the sky and twist with it. So you have to land that foot before you throw that cross. So let's try it again. We're going to go jab and a cross. Step, sit, twist. Step, sit, twist. Retreat. Step, sit, twist. Again. All right, let's back it up. All right. Let me see that clock, AJ. All right, let's do 2 more. I think we got in our arsenal. All right, so about 2 more in our arsenal. Hands up, guard up. Let's go. Step, sit, twist. Nice. Step, land, sit, twist. Back it up. All right, so we're going slow right now. We're going to pick it up in a second. Right now, we're still going slow, getting the mechanics of it down, and I'm going to break it down part by part. So hands up, guard up, boxing stance. Step, sit, twist. All right, step, sit, twist. Back it up. Woo, one more time, Kim, looking good. Let's do it again. Step, sit, twist. Step, sit, twist. Nice. All right, so me and Kim are going to go faster this time. It's going to be step, sit, quit, step, sit, twist, step, sit, twist. Try that tongue twister for you, all right? So a little bit faster. Let's go. So it's going to be a 1-2 action. Let's start back over, Kim. I should have probably gave it a cadence. That's my fault. It's going to be jab, cross, all right? So a little bit faster footwork with it, all right? Let's go. Here we go. Again. Back it up. One more time. Hands up, quick, fast. Again. Beautiful. All right, step back. 1 minute recovery. All right. All right, in the middle of that bad boy. So now we got the jab down. We got the cross down. Looking good. If you want to practice that in between, that's cool. If you just want to recover right now, that's great too, okay? So next up, we're going to do a small combination. Right? Very, very basic combination. I'm not talking about it yet, but it's going to be your first combination of this series, and it's super fun, super important. Every single fighter uses it. It starts out pretty much all the combos. So we got about 10 seconds before we start. Whew, shake it on out. All right, AJ's ready to rock and roll. All right, there you go, bro. My dude, I got all kinds of assistants. This is great. Wish my real life had like 2 assistants in it, but it does not, so sorry. All right, guys, let's go. Boxing stance. Boo! There it is. All right, so what's that combo we're talking about? 1, 1, 2. All right, jab, jab, cross. All right, so I got my point of reference. Why am I using this? Just so I get used to kind of having my feet apart and making sure my feet are never together and narrow, okay? So once we get into advanced fighting, we won't need the reference. We'll just know that we need to have our feet hip distance apart in this thing. So in case you're just tuning in, that's why we have something in the middle of our leg. It's a point of reference, so we know to keep the feet apart and 1 foot back, okay? So carrying on what I was talking about. Everyone boxing stance, turn on the side. We have a jab, jab, cross. Me and Kim start off slow, just as a cadence that I just mentioned, okay? So let's do it. Jab, jab, cross. Back up. All right, so boxing stance. Let's go slow again. Jab, jab, cross. Remember, you got to sit and twist on that too, okay? Coming right at you. Let's go. Jab, jab, cross. Make sure that foot lands before you try to throw that cross, okay? Let's do it again. Jab, jab, cross. Pour out that tea, pour out that coffee. Let's do it again. Jab, jab, cross. Beautiful. One more time. Hands up, guard up. Uh-oh. Jab, jab, cross. One more time. That's it, that's it, that's it. All right, guys, so we're going to do a jab, cross, jab this time coming at you, okay? So instead of the 1, 1, 2, it's going to be 1, 2, 1. Now, why is it so difficult? Because we have to step twice this time and not in unison. So we're going to step, sit, pivot, step, pivot, right? So and just step. So it's going to be a jab, cross, jab on this one. So hands up, guard up. All right. Take the feet apart. Hands are in guard. All right. So jab, cross, jab. All right, remember we got to get those steps in. All right, so coming at you fast. We got the jab first, jab, cross, jab. Nice, there it is. So it's a little bit different feel than that jab, jab, cross, right? We got to go jab, cross, and then a jab. So get the footwork in, hands up, guard up, turn it to side. Here we go, jab, cross, jab. Nice, back up. Let's try it again, jab, cross, jab. Jab, cross, jab. Don't forget the step. Let's do it again. Jab, cross, jab. Beautiful. One more time, people. Let's go. Jab, cross, jab. All right, another way to step on it. Now, we're going to do the same thing this time, but this time we step back, we're going to fight our way out. Okay, so when we step back, it's going to be a jab, jab. Okay, so slow motion looks like this, right? So me and Kim, hands are in guard. We go jab, cross, jab. Now 2 jabs backwards. Jab, jab. Oh man, that felt fun. All right, so hands up, guard up. Turn on the 6. All right, so let's do it again. Jab, cross, jab, jab backwards. Remember when we jab backwards, push off that front foot, back foot. Front foot goes first, push off of it, and back foot moves, okay? So jab, cross, jab, back, jab, jab. Hands up, guard up. Here we go, people. Let's go. Jab, cross, jab, step back twice. Let me check in, AJ. Again, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, jab, step back. Boom, boom. Again. Jab, cross, jab, step back. Jab, jab. Oh, I can't stand it. Do it again. Jab, cross, jab, step back. Jab, jab. All right, so let's go back to that jab, jab, cross, step back, and then jab, cross, jab, jab, jab on your way back. All right, so we're going to put those 2 combinations we just learned together for our final and last round. Okay, so hands up, guard up. So jab, jab, cross to get it going. So jab, jab, cross, step back. Now jab, cross, jab. Jab, cross, jab, 2 jabs. Jab, jab. Yep, that's going to be the dance, okay? Jab, jab, cross. Back. Jab, cross, jab. Step back. All right. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross, step back. Jab, cross, jab. 2 jabs back. All right. Again. Jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Was it jab, cross, jab? All right. Jab, jab, cross. Starting back from the top. Jab, jab, cross, step back. Jab, cross, jab. Jab, cross, jab. 2 jabs back. Bang. Bang. All right, so that's the combo. Let's try to do it as fast as we possibly can. Have a game with it, okay? One more time. Let's repeat it for Kim. Jab, jab, cross, step back. Jab, cross, jab. Jab, jab, back. All right, as fast as you guys can. Ready? On your mark, get set, go. Oh, who won, guys? Who won? Let's try it again. On your mark, get set, go. Last like lightning. AJ, what's the clock look like? We got one more time to race Kim Fitness Now Studio. Who you got your money on, guys? All right, on your mark, get set, go. Oh, I think that was a tie. Nice work. Let's get our stretch on. Let's finish this session, and we are good to go. All right, so as always, let the body hang. Come on down. Eye gaze on the knee. Relax the neck a little bit. Very nice. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. That felt good. Take your right foot behind your left foot. Just hinge over to the left side. Another one in the books. We're moving right along, fam. We're almost there. All right, let's take that left foot behind the right foot. Twist over to the right side with the left arm. Put that bicep by your ear. Let's get lower to that stretch. Hey, Jay, you not stretching with us? There you go, bro. All right, shoulder and chest. Let's take that left arm across the body. Shoulder and chest. Stand tall, stand proud. Triceps. Whew. All right, so this might have been the least cardio round that we did so far in this workout. It's good times. I feel good about it. Take your right arm across your body, shoulder and chest. So we have a pretty good foundation now. Footwork, agility, and an arsenal of jab crosses. Practice those combinations. Practice that footwork. Practice that agility. All that stuff is beneficial. Gets your stamina up and helps with your boxing as well, all right? So let's go with that torso twist side to side. Just like we end all of our classes, we have that 5 breaths of life, okay? So whatever we feel in stress, we got to drop it on down. Take the hips nice and wide, hip flexor stretch, pull it out. And then once we get here, we get a nice little stretch in the hip flexor. We got 5 breaths, looks like this. Let's go, it's 1. Come on down, sit down. It's 2. Sit down. We got 3. Let's get lower. That's 4. All right, give me 1 more. You guys are amazing. You're a rock star. You're individuals, man. Enjoy the rest of this week.